Hi, Richard.
Hello, Will. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm very good. Where are you calling in from?
Oxfordshire in England.
Wow.
I
Isn't
was
this
go
something?
Yeah, I have some questions here for you.
Go ahead.
You voiced Tom in the Tom and Jerry movie.
That's correct. Yep.
Do you have any memories of that?
Yes, I have a lot of memories. Number one, I was the girl who I did it with, who played Jerry, passed away because she had juvenile diabetes.
Yeah.
She was a great, great person. I adored her. Dana was her name. I loved it. I remember going to the first cast meeting, and all of these heroes of mine, some of whom you would know, some you wouldn't know, were all gathered in this room. And I walk in, and I can't believe these faces that I grew up with. Henry Gibson and Ruth Buzzy and Charlotte Ray and Henry Gibson. All these people, Rip Taylor, they were all there, and I'm in the room with them, and
Uh,
I couldn't believe it. And Henry Mancini, do you know who Henry Mancini
yeah,
is?
music guy, yeah.
Yes, he wrote the music, and I couldn't believe when I went to his house and I had a one-on-one session where he taught me the song.
Oh,
So that's
brilliant.
what I remembered. It was
Great.
unbelievable. Henry
Um,
Mancini. Go ahead. What else?
sorry, what's the best Pixar film you've done?
I think Inside Out is one of the finest things I'll ever do in my life.
That's
I'm
brilliant.
very proud of the movie. I'm very proud of my character. I'm sort of the Jiminy Cricket for today's kids. And I happen to love the man who directed it and wrote it, a guy named Pete Docter.
Oh
He
yeah,
and his
lovely.
wife and his children, they remain my friends. So I love them.
Yeah,
So I think,
was Henry Mancini a nice man? Henry Mancini?
oh, Henry Mancini has a reputation for being one of the finest men in the world, and indeed he was. He wrote
Mm,
Moon River. He wrote Days of Wine and Roses. He was a great, great, great man. Very sweet.
thank you.
Keep
Lovely to.
asking questions. Don't worry about the
Oh,
time.
I will.
You keep asking questions.
If you could have one person on a desert island with you from the Tom and Jerry film, who would it be, actor-wise?
There was a guy who used to be on a show called Your Show of Shows, which was Sid Caesar's show, and his
Yeah.
name is Howie Morris.
Oh yeah,
Don't know whether or not you would know who he is, but if you're a
I know
student
who.
of,
Yeah,
you know who he is.
yeah.
He was a director. He was a funny guy, and he was really nice. And I got to talk to him a little bit, so he was.
I,
I think I'd like to be with him, but
I
I
love.
can't.
Yeah. I loved hearing about Dana. She sounded lovely, so
She
that's great.
was great, and she became a friend, and then tragically passed away.
I love
Just
that.
tragic. She was
It's
great. She was
great
great.
hearing them together. It's wonderful.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
What else? What other questions?
well, if I just have, what was it like having to sing in that film?
Same thing as I do wherever I sing.
I
I'm an
said,
actor on Broadway, and I sing in musicals. As a matter of fact, I acted in your home country. I did Guys and Dolls on the West End
I see.
for about, I'd say, 4 months, and that was great. So I love that.
Right, that's all from me. Thank you for your time,
Well, I
and
thank you, Will.
yeah,
All
all the best.
right, and you
Thank
take care.
you too, Richard.
And
Thank you.
condolences on your king, on your prince.
Thank you
I
very much. Good
yes.
luck.